Deepak Chahar be paid his entire contract amount despite missing IPL 2022? Well, I'm going to be telling you. Uske baad, STEYN has revealed what is that story behind that animated celebration after Umran Malik got Shreyas Iyer's wicket in last evening's game. Aur sabse ant mein, we're going to be taking a look at the fact that Rahul TRIPATHI has said that he's super happy to have got that fine knock against his former franchise KKR while playing for Sunrisers Hyderabad in last evening's super brilliant performance by him. We will take a look at all this news in today's new episode of News Tracker with me, Nivedna Prabhu. Hi everyone, I hope you're well and of course keeping safe. Welcome to News Tracker. This is the show jahan pe I tell you all that's happening in the world of cricket. Lekin before we begin today's video, to find out the same, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, go ahead and hit that button. And without wasting any more time, let's begin today's new episode of News Tracker. Now, Deepak Chahar, of course, was one name that made a lot of noise during the IPL Mega Auction 2022. This was because of the fact that he was bought by his former franchise, Chennai Super Kings, for 14 crore. Now, that amount was also big. Everybody had a lot of expectations for Deepak to be setting the stage on fire in IPL 2022. Lekin that did not happen because he suffered a back injury and he has been ruled out of the entire season. But he will still be paid his entire salary amount. Now, how does that work if you're wondering? Well, let me tell you that. Now, Deepak Chahar is a centrally contracted player with the BCCI. He's in the Grade C category in the National Cricket Board's 2022 Central Contracts list, which means that he will be paid his entire salary for this edition's IPL despite being unable to feature even in a single game due to injury. BCCI has a players' insurance policy for its contracted players and the board pays them through the policy if they miss out on an IPL season due to an injury. Now, on one hand, of course, this is how the board functions and what is really going to be happening with that amount. But dusri taraf, do you think it's a huge setback for Chennai Super Kings not to have the services of a fine cricketer like Deepak Chahar? Or dusri taraf, who do you think is the ideal replacement for him? आपका क्या कहना है इसके बारे में? जरूर शेयर कीजिए मेरे साथ in the comments below. Umran Malik, of course, has gone on to impress everybody with his performance in the ongoing IPL 2022, but the bowler himself was super thrilled after he got Shreyas Iyer's wicket in last evening's game between SRH and KKR. Now, ek taraf, of course, Umran Malik was happy, but dusri taraf, in the dugout, there was a very animated celebration between STEYN and, of course, Muralidharan. Now, what was that story? What was the celebration? Well, STEYN has revealed it, and let's find out what he had to say. STEYN said, Murali, that is Muttaya Muralidharan, actually said that he thinks that the perfect ball to bowl right now is a Yorker. Tom Moody and I turned around and said, no, if he bowls a Yorker now, he's going to be hit for a 4 over his head. He runs in, bowls a Yorker and knocks the stumps out of the ground. So honestly, what do I know? The genius is in the player, guys. They have to do what they have to do, and when they have to do it, I just jumped into Murali. I was like, you are a spin bowling coach and now you're making these amazing calls. Now, of course, SRH is one very happy team, whether it's the players or, of course, even two of the bowling coaches that they have. एक तरफ Muralidharan, दूसरी तरफ STEYN. लेकिन आप सब मुझे comment section में बताइए, what do you think about Umran Malik? There's so much of conversation about him. Is he that star bowler for Team India in the future? आपका क्या कहना है इसके बारे में? जरूर मुझे बताइए in the comments. Now, last evening's game between Sunrisers Hyderabad and KKR was quite interesting, and thanks to one man who put up a very fine performance. Now, of course, he plays for Sunrisers Hyderabad, lekin Rahul TRIPATHI was, of course, a part of his former franchise, Kolkata Knight Riders, jahan pe he had to get this knock against them in last evening's game, where he went on to score 71 runs off 37 balls. Now, he's gone on to speak about that fine performance, and what did he say? Well, let's find out. Rahul said, I enjoyed myself today. The time with KKR was special and now it is special with SRH as well. There are days when things get tough, but I enjoy the hard work and the good days. Before going into bat, I'm a little fidgety, but I'm happy that I got this innings today. Now, sabse pehle, tell me, what did you think about Rahul TRIPATHI's fine performance? Dusri taraf, there's a lot of conversation with the fact that Rahul is ready for a huge stage like the T20 World Cup, and probably Team India needs a batter like him. Do you see him as a part of the squad for the upcoming T20 World Cup 2022, which will happen later this year? Definitely give me your thoughts on this one in the comments below. Well, with that, we come to an end of this episode of News Tracker. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Follow all our social media handles, including our Telegram channel, because over there you'll find some amazing match-winning combos as well as fantasy tips for your fantasy teams, so you wouldn't want to miss out. My name is Nivedna Prabhu. I'll be back very soon on Cricket Tracker to tell you all that's happening in the world of cricket. But for that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel as yet, go ahead and hit that button to get everything that you need from the amazing world of cricket. And until I see you next time, like I always say, take care of yourselves and most importantly, stay safe. Bye-bye.